What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to Breaking News. Investigative reporter Bombshell in the $10,000 Eidl targeted advance. It is Thursday, May the 13th, 2021. Please do me a favor, give this video a thumbs up. Hashtag Eidl if your comments below. And by the way, if you want to see a sneak peek of your soon-to-be website / mobile app that is going to absolutely positively blow your effing mind, make sure you go to Twitter at TrySmallBiz. It's pinned in the top comment. That is the top portion of what will be your profile. Below that will be your products, your services, your videos, your marketplace. It's going to be absolutely extraordinary. Some of you are going to get 50 to as much as 1,000 times more website traffic, which is going to mean lots of moolah for you and me for many, many years to come. So make sure to check that out. More importantly, we have breaking news with Patrick TERPSTRA, the investigative reporter that 600 or 700 of you emailed in the last couple of weeks. He just put out a 90-second teaser from a small business owner who is accused by the SBA of being dead. Unfortunately, she's standing right there. His big expose airs tomorrow night. So once again, pinned in the top, you'll see it on Twitter at TrySmallBiz. The SBA's house of cards is about to come crashing down. So pull up a chair, grab a water, ice cold beer, glass of wine. Here we go. All right, Speak and See. The schedule is out, and my Cowboys are coming to your Bucks. The former, or should I say the current Super Bowl champs, Tampa Bay Bucks, the ultimate GOAT, Tom Brady as quarterback. If Dak Prescott and the boys are healthy, that season opener is going to be fireworks. So grab your popcorn, pal. It should be a real good one. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Also breaking right now, all over the place, ranking member Blaine Lukenmeyer, who I mentioned the other day, who's all over the SBA and their total incompetence, or dare I say in some cases corruption, just issued the Eidl Oversight Act of 2021, which requires vigorous program oversight to ensure taxpayer dollars are safeguarded. Let me just read you a quick quote from this, and then I'm going to get to Patrick's expose. Quote, this is from Blaine. Last month, I called upon the SBA to release further information on the OIG, the Office of Inspector General's alarming reports of identity theft within the Eidl program. And I have not gotten a response. What a fucking surprise, right, Blaine? The SBA might as well throw in Janet Yellen. They don't give a flying you-know-what about the small business owner, their personal identity, or the fact. Are you listening, investigative reporters? 97% as of right now of everybody watching and millions more around this country have not gotten a single dime with respect to the $10,000 targeted Eidl advance. And almost 98%, including this guy right here who was actually declined for 24 months of working capital, have gotten an absolute fucking goose egg in the last 6.5 weeks that's been live. So somebody explain to me in the comments, or better yet, one of you investigative reporters like a Patrick, how is it that 97 or 8% of our small business owners are retired or are disabled veterans who have served this country? Thank you very much. Our single moms, our minorities, our rural, our tribal, you effing name it. How is it after all these many months, 97 or 8% have gotten absolutely nothing, zero, whether it's denied, declined, or both, with respect to the $10,000 targeted Eidl advance, and we may as well throw in 24 months of working capital. This house of cards that is sitting on a gigantic pile of quicksand for the SBA is about to come crashing down. So Blaine goes on to say, as ranking member of this particular committee, quote, enough is enough. Yeah, I say so too, Blaine. Enough is enough. As small businesses across the country are working tirelessly to get back on their feet, it's our duty to ensure their taxpayer dollars are safeguarded from waste and fraud. I urge my colleagues to swiftly pass this legislation so we can ensure the American worker is protected by this abuse. May I also add, Blaine, go down the hall, knock on Chucky Schumer's door, and say, hey, Chuck, you remember in August on the 19th, in fact, in Peru, New York, about an hour from where I grew up, where you told 100 small business owners under that oak tree, beautiful day, hey, I'm in support of S4 4,227 to get 80 billion for the grant, another 100 billion for the loan, regardless of size, location, or credit score. So why is it, Chuck, that about a month later you flipped, along with Nancy Pelosi's caucus, to start pandering to low-income communities, and 6 or 7 months later, it still remains the same? So I want to know, along with Blaine and the others in the Problem Solvers Caucus, as one example, how is it that we're going to spend $6 trillion and we can't come up with $15 billion when we currently have 97% of the 4.5 to 5 million that applied for the targeted Eidl advance have got nothing? So we want answers. Blaine want answers. Patrick Terpstra, again, he's on my homepage on Twitter. He just teased a 90-second, what you might call a snippet of what's to come tomorrow night in an extended expose. He is inside a small business owner, a woman's small business shop. She has been accused by the SBA of being dead. Well, as you're about to see, she's alive and well. And that goes along with ridiculous claims like you're a non-U.S. citizen when you were born in this country and you've got a birth certificate to prove it. All of these SBA contractors that have no experience whatsoever, can't read an income receipt ledger. I've gotten dozens of them. I can clearly go across from April and May of 2019 and 2020 and see, wow, that's a 60% economic loss. But you get an email from the SBA triggered by some wet behind the ears contractor that you have suffered an insufficient economic loss. And what is it with these people that are on do not pay lists? They send me screenshots of their Experian 800, 790 credit score, never had a bankruptcy, not even a single delinquency in terms of a payment. But the SBA is once again totally out to lunch, making a claim, in my opinion, to hide behind their slow as fucking tar and molasses process that there's all this fraud. And I'm sure this bill is going to put even more of a spotlight on the fraud, and it may, in fact, slow down the payments even more. But I ask of you, Blaine, Chuck, Jackie, John Cornyn, explain to me, and this is what you investigative reporters need to focus on, because I'm certain Patrick's going to have a third and a fourth show coming up soon. How is it, as one of many examples, that the SBA has only exhausted $900 million when they were given $30 billion 4 or 5 months ago? The portal went live for the targeted Eidl advance on February the 1st. They have paid out $102,000 as of this morning, I understand. New reports out tomorrow. They've spent less than 5% of the money, which means 97%. Do the math. It's right there in black and white. Have gotten a gigantic goose egg. And it's even worse with respect to 24 months of working capital. Guys like me are being declined for all sorts of ridiculous reasons. From you were not born in this country when in fact you were. You're on a do not pay list when you've got a perfect credit score. You're late or delinquent on child support when you've been married to the same woman for the last 40 years. I mean, just when you think it can't get any more bizarre at the SBA, it does. But thankfully, the New York Times, the New York Post, the Wall Street Journal, Patrick Terpstra, Andrew, who I've also pinned and tagged in the last couple of days, it's starting to unravel. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to keep you any longer. I need you to do me a big fat favor, however. In the comments, tell me, have you ever been declined, denied, or ignored for the targeted Eidl advance or the 24 months? That's got to be thousands of you. Please plant a comment below. And then when you're done with that, it'll be pinned in the top. I want you to go check out the screenshot of what your profile is going to look like, minus all the logos. Some of the borders are not done yet, but it's going to be absolutely amazing. And make sure you watch the 90-second clip from Patrick Terpstra and plant a comment of thank you. We appreciate your tenacity, and I can't wait to see that tomorrow. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, always remember that I love you. In under 10 minutes, thank you so much for watching.